All right, have R. O'Donnell with us. We're talking about the show Twist that opens up in Ogdensburg this Friday. It's like Oliver Twist, only with the R. O'Donnell Brazillia R. Kreep twist.
That's right. We take it, basically it's the same story, Oliver Twist, from the novel that was written in 1837. And it actually came out in a serialized version. So there were many different in a magazine, and then it was published Charles Dickens. And then Brazillia R. Kreep, my pen name, sort of takes it and he adds a spin to it. So Tim Burton meets Monty Python with a Victorian steampunk type of feel to it. Very silly, a lot of fun, and very touching too. There's quite a family theme in this one where Agnes Brownlow, Oliver's mother, who passes in childbirth, is his guardian angel and guides him to Nancy Sykes, the barmaid, who then is a surrogate mother for a while, and then to his grandmother, who realizes that it's her grandchild. So it's a beautiful story, and the major theme again is family. But again, 18 actors on stage, fully orchestrated. Ryan C. McNally orchestrated it. I did the music and lyrics and the book, and then he goes into a studio. Excuse me. He goes into a studio, orchestrates it, fully orchestrated, and then we sing to it over a quadraphonic sound system, karaoke style. So it's as if a full orchestra is there. And the results are quite remarkable. Stephen Chambers, fine artist, does all the sets and props. And they're so amazing that he signs them. Wow. He does sign them. They're like works of art. And then Karen Fishbeck is our costumer. And she has a team of about 3 or 4 women that make the costumes from scratch. We did last show with Alice. We went to Prague, Czech Republic, and had some of the costumes made. This time we had them all made by hand, handcrafted. And again, they're like works of art because they're distressed for the the era, the Victorian era. This is the poverty-stricken London. And but the way they distress everything is just remarkable. I mean, they don't hurt the outfit. Okay. And so they put cotton and then they put threads over it, and I mean it's just remarkable to see how they do it. And actually we lucked out. We found some original hats that were from New York, bowler and top hats from the late 1800s. So the Artful Dodger, which is played by Cole Siebels, has a authentic Victorian top hat, and then Christopher Rodriguez is our Oliver, and our youngest player is Angela Dwyer's daughter, Rosalind. Right. She plays Annie Sykes, the child that is sort of passed and then comes back in a dream sequence. Anyway, it's a box of tissues moment. I'll just tell you.
It seems to me like every show is getting bigger and a lot more work to put on.
Yeah, it is. But there's a downside in that people have to work a little bit harder. Yeah. I think it's because the audience expects it to be more. I mean, they saw it the first time, they gave us a standing ovation because they were like, oh my goodness, we didn't expect this quality. And then now they're becoming critics. They're like, whoa, well, this wasn't as good as your, So we try to outdo ourselves. Absolutely. And, I think we've done it. At its least, it's an off-Broadway production. At its best, it's a Broadway production. Some of the moments are just breathtaking because the kids work and the actors, it's a mix of young adults and children with professionals on stage, and the mix is quite spectacular. Sometimes even I go, "Oh my goodness, what a beautiful moment!" As I'm watching it. It's really worthy to come out, and it's inexpensive. It's a $10 ticket with brownpapertickets.com online, or if you pay at the door, it's $15. Okay. But it's a donation. So you could pay technically whatever you can afford. We don't turn anyone away. Okay. So especially for students, I want them to understand that if they have $1 in their pocket, they have $5. If they want to bring a bunch of kids, come and pay what you can. If you can't pay the full price, it all goes to it's a non-for-profit. Goes back to the theater to pay for all the productions, the sets, the props. But then a big chunk of it goes to the food pantry at St. John's Episcopal Church to feed the hungry and the homeless.
Okay. So. St. John's Conservatory Theater, for those who don't know, is where?
It's on the corner of Knox and Franklin in Ogdensburg. It is the St. John's Episcopal Church is on Caroline Street. Rector Dr. Father Michael O'Donnell, my twin brother. It's the reason I'm even here. He said, come on down, do theater. I was like, no. He goes, do it. And I'm here. It's my twin brother. But so that's on Caroline Street. So behind that is a big gray building, the parish house. And on the second floor, we have a 100-seat theater, and you will not regret it. We have a nice chair lift if you so need it. And then this has a 15-minute intermission. It's a 90-minute show. And we have lots of goodies to eat and so forth. It's just a fun time, and a fun time for the whole family. Kids will love the show. There's nothing that the kids can't see in this. We're always family friendly, and we're also improv centric. We have always put an element of improvisation in it, where we actually take a member of the audience from from each show and bring them up on stage and make them do things that will evoke laughter and applause.
First of 9 shows begins Friday.
9 shows.
3 weekends, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, each
7
weekend.
o'clock on Friday and Saturday, Sunday matinee at 2.
Okay.
And so it's this weekend, the following weekend, the weekend after that. We do 3. We used to do 2. We do 3 now because we're so packed. So try to get your tickets early online. That's the best way, brownpapertickets.com. Yeah.
All right.
Twist. Just Trist. TWIST. Sorry. Twist. Oh, my goodness.
All right. Thanks for coming in.
Hey, sure. You bet. Love it. Thanks.